be known as Teams Plus. The Plus representing the incorporation of an intensified focus in these next 4 years on social inclusion, gender equality, and youth development. In other words, we are strengthening and reinforcing our teams with a no one left behind philosophy. No one will be left behind on account of their social status. No one will be left behind on account of their gender or age. We will design all of our programs and policy to ensure that everyone is carried along and is catered for. This is our solemn promise to you, Lagosians.
A very big welcome to all our viewers. It is good to be back again.
Yeah, and
this week's package promises to be educative and entertaining. So sit back, relax, and let's go.
Guys, I've got gist for you. As Lagos joined the world to commemorate the 2023 World Food Day, organized by the Ministry of Agriculture, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says the state is joining and making huge investments in the sector.
According to the governor, this is with a view to building capacity of farmers that will make the state self-sufficient in food production.
recognize our farmers, that our farmers are indeed the bedrock of the nation.
Water constitutes 50% of the human body, and this all-important element is essential to food production and support for livelihoods. Statistics according to the Food and Agricultural Organization shows that 95% of global food is produced on land, and all begin with soil and water. The theme for this year's World Food Day is therefore calling for water action for food and sustainable planet in line with the Sustainable Development Goal number 2 to promote sustainable agriculture and Goal 6 on clean water and sanitation. Fresh food products on display from farmers clusters creates an impression of a productive agricultural practice in the state. Those involved in agricultural value chain business also showcased their products, and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu went round to appreciate the farmers.
A lot of value addition on all of the products and produce that they have. They've added a lot of value, and some of them are even for export. Some of them are branded themselves well, but they can continue to improve. So I'm here this afternoon to give them all the encouragement to show to the world that Lagos, indeed, we can begin to show the way for urban farming. We have not a lot of land, but even the little one that we have, we're encouraging our farmers to continue to support the needs of the citizens, because we know that we need to grow what we'll eat and eat what we grow.
Governor Sanwo-Olu stressed that the global food scarcity makes it imperative to redouble efforts to boost agricultural output across the metropolis.
We need to begin to ensure that food is also affordable and accessible. We know that the price of food appears has gone up, but with interventions like this, with bringing markets closer to the consumers, I'm sure that all of the produce that have been brought here today will be picked up and it will be bought up. Right, so part of the things that we're doing is to ensure that there is access from them. So we're building, apart from the middle level markets that we're building the largest food logistics hub in the whole of West Africa.
The event also accommodated a parade of farmer clusters across the metropolis. The theme for this year's World Food Day is Water is Life. Water is food. Leave no one behind.
Saturday for my place, Tolani said day for my state, but I tell all of them to come out for my face.
Lagos is breaking ground as the state government says it will stop at nothing to ensure the Nigerian entertainment industry becomes the leading film industry in the world.
Yes. So, and the $100 million film city in Ejiri, Ekpe, is definitely leading the conversation to make this a reality.
These sites, in 2 years, in 2.5 years, will have become a site that will come and do, by the grace of God, the first commissioning of the set of infrastructure and building that will be here for the Lagos Film City.
This symbolic groundbreaking is for the construction of a film city in Lagos State, which is set to emerge as a global powerhouse for creativity and innovation in the world of entertainment. Sitting on 100 hectares of land, the film city will serve as an all-in-one facility with leisure, entertainment and learning infrastructure.
On completion, the Lagos Film City will serve as all-in-one, a facility with leisure, entertainment, learning, infrastructure. It will also have accommodations and numerous state-of-art studios to support television, radio, and film, ranging from pre-production, post-production, distribution, among others.
Funding of the Entertainment Legacy Project is expected to be driven by public-private partnership, an integral part of the Themes Plus agenda of the Lagos State Government.
So if you are interested and you have the skin, you have the resources, I'm publicly telling you that you have a space. We'll create a room for you, you sit in the room with us, and you'll be able to make your own play into it. And so I want to say to you that what we're about is that time is against us. We need to start like yesterday and will not wait. And so joiners will join us, collaborators who are ready to collaborate, investors who are ready to sit with you and work with you as you come along to realize this dream with us.
As construction is set to commence, there was need to woo investors and encourage host community to exhibit tolerance and commitment.
The teams and in the fifth pillar is entertainment and tourism. So it's not that we're here just because we woke up and we think we should do it. We are here because we're giving it a thought, a very, very deep, robust vision, a very deep thought process that we said, these are the things that we need to be doing. These are the things that will indeed change completely the skyline for us and the way we see ourselves. Today, we're extending this strategic focus by embarking on a journey that will redefine the landscape of film industry, not only in Lagos, not only in Nigeria, but the entire African continent. Film City will be a testament to our own modest commitment to nurturing the earth and supporting the dreams and aspirations of all of you and several of you that are in this industry, filmmakers, actors, musicians, technicians, and all of you. Let's work together to build an ecosystem that will be long-lasting, that will be enduring, that will nurture the creativity, that will help to ensure, will foster collaboration and empower our artists to push the boundaries of their unique crafts and their creative minds.
Stakeholders in the film industry couldn't be more happier for the $1 million investment in their constituency.
Not just a symbolic gesture, it signifies a monumental leap forward in our pursuit of becoming a global powerhouse in the entertainment and creative industry. I would like to extend our heartfelt congratulations to His Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his unwavering support to transforming Lagos into a world-class hub for the entertainment, film, and creativity.
In so many ways, you have shown support to the entertainment industry, not only for those practicing entertainment in Lagos, but in Nigeria as a whole. But this you have done today gives us that much confidence that at any point in time, your door is open for the entertainers.
The Lagos Film City, said to be the largest in Africa, is expected to offer massive employment opportunities in the country.
Our only First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu, was among women who spoke at this year's National Women's Conference, organized by the Committee of Wives of the Lagos State officials.
As governments at all levels have been called upon to address gender imbalance by removing impediments militating against active participation of women in public offices in the country.
It is the 23rd edition of the National Women's Conference that brings together women who support their spouses in public service to offer good governance.
Potential means nothing in the absence of action. Whatever you do as wives to your husbands, as mothers and grandmothers to your children and grandchildren, as guardians to your wards, as sisters to your fellow sisters, as bosses to your employees, as employees to your bosses, as mentors to your mentees, as businesswomen, as captain of industries and leaders in the marketplace, please make sure that you move your mind to your world. Think out of the box, if there's any box. Dear women, we are all at that point right now to make our moves. So I charge you, don't wait for the things to happen. Go and make things happen.
The theme of the conference, Unleash Your Potentials, is encouraging women to strive to be agents of positive change through their contributions to nation building. First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, who declared the conference opened, urged women to be there for one another in the spirit of oneness, which was the foundation of the conference.
Purpose-driven women are leaders, using different skills and traits different from the men. In their careers, women rely on empathy, calculated risk-taking, collaboration, a bias to action, and a strong need to achieve. Women are driven by passion for their work and the desire to do right by the people who surround them. Who says women don't support each other? We can support each other when we know our boundaries. So you see what we women can do if we stand together. So this is what Council have proven. And I want to say thank you so much.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please let's appreciate the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu assured the gathering that more initiatives will be unveiled to support women development.
Gathering here today gives us an invaluable opportunity to recheck ourselves, to say to ourselves that our potentials as individuals, as committed mothers, as committed wives, as committed sisters, as committed partners will be unleashed after this conference. And that for me will be the greatest joy, because it's only when those potentials are unleashed that we can see that all of the things that we are doing in health will come out well, that all of the things that we're doing in education will come out well, that all of the interventions we'll have in tourism, in entertainment will come out well, all of the empowerment that we're giving to our vulnerable, to our less privileged, to the fiscally challenged in our society will come out well. It's only when all of you in this room unleash those potentials that the impact of what we're doing in government can be fully realized. And I want to encourage you that it is not just a talk shop, it is a conference for you to rethink, to rebirth, and to rededicate and recommit yourself to whatever you find your hands doing. To the state that if you should cough, the whole nation will catch cold, but will not cough because we are the one in the center. To the state that birthed several first in our country, to the cradle and to the pride of our nation, Lagos State. This is Lagos, and this is how we do it. We don't say welcome, we say this is Lagos.
There were goodwill messages from dignitaries present.
It's a program that promotes women, that make impact in whatsoever we are doing. Come here is not about eating alone. It's not about fashion. It's about what we can impact in other people at the grassroots.
It's been a beautiful, life-changing, fun experience. I've met people from different walks of life, impactful women, I've networked and I've learned a lot of things. I've learned how to unleash my potential. I've learned that it starts from my mindset to my reality, and whatever I can think in my mind, I can work towards achieving it. I've learned about cybercrime, I've learned about waste management, I've learned about education, that I have to improve myself. I don't need to stay in one place. I need to keep learning new skills and adding value to myself to better my society and myself.
The people I met here, they are great people that are adding more value to me. Another thing I'm going home with is friendship. Yes, friendship. I make friends here, and I'm so happy to be here, even being the first time, and I'll still continue to be attending.
The 3-day National Women's Conference featured several breakout sessions on socio-economic issues to reposition women for national development.
As the world marks International Day of the Girl Child, Lagos State government is advocating responsible use of the digital space.
And this sensitization was taken to schools by the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency.
What do? See something and do something.
It was another day set aside by UNICEF to appraise the well-being of the girl child and what it takes to secure their rights and development.
To celebrate the International Day of the Girl Child, which we were once girls like you, but then because we knew our rights, we know what to do, we excelled as a girl child. And my prayer is that you too, you will excel as a girl child in the mighty name of Jesus.
The awareness of the day already resonates with these schoolgirls, and their passion to enjoy today's attention speaks volume.
We must also remember that the digital realm is not without its challenges. It brings with it new complexities and risks, from online harassment to privacy concerns. Thus, on this day, we also reaffirm our dedication to ensuring that the digital world remains a safe, empowering, and inclusive space for our girls.
Information on how to deal with cultural silence in the event of any form of violence was made accessible.
Our girls are at the forefront of innovation, creativity, and progress. They are the pioneers of the digital generation, the generation that effortlessly navigates through the digital landscape, harnessing technology as a tool for empowerment and change. As we recognize this theme, digital generation, our generation, we acknowledge the transformative force of digital technology in the lives of our girls.
Lagos legislators are considering legislation on coding and artificial intelligence in schools.
People make millions of dollars on space. You know, it's from you networking. Your network is your net worth. So basically, my belief is that from tech, you don't need to know the gurus or be in science class for you to be in tech. You can just, once you know the basic things. So bringing tech on board, once you have everybody that seemingly has a smartphone right now. So what are you doing on your smartphone? Are you just using it to browse, to be on social media, to just watch fashion, listen to music? No, it's more than that. You can make money there. So we need to ensure that even back in our secondary schools and primary schools, these things are in place, that you start teaching them coding, AI from stages, just like they do in international communities.
These lively audience amplify their voices for a world that sees gender balance and equal opportunity as a way of life.
Lagos State government has enacted the safeguarding and child protection policy, and it's embedded anything that pertains to the manner in which children are treated, the manner in which children behave, is embedded in the Child Rights Law as well as the Safeguarding and Child Protection Program. So this is sort of an offshoot of the essence of the Safeguarding and Child Protection Policy, which is essentially to ensure that irrespective of where children are, be it in the child-centered institutions, be it at home, irrespective of where they are, their rights are adequately safeguarded and protected.
The event also featured drama snippets, debates, and lots of entertainment activities.
As a girl, we have lots of opportunities that we have achieved by using the internet. We get the information of wealth, educational resources that makes us to learn and grow.
Research carried out by the United Nations Women, it was shown that girls have access to the internet at a later stage than boys, and their use of the internet is often restricted by their parents.
This is where we draw the curtains on this week's edition of the program.
But don't worry, we'll be here again next week with more views from Lagos. On this note, we say
Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, ó ti di àjùmọ̀ṣe, a ó máa rí yín bá, ó dàbọ̀.
Alright then, so the production went well.
yeah, we're getting better.
It will be known as Teams Plus. The plus representing the incorporation of an intensified focus in these next 4 years on social inclusion, gender equality, and youth development. In other words, we are strengthening and reinforcing our teams with a no one left behind philosophy. No one will be left behind on account of their social status. No one will be left behind on account of their gender or age. We will design all of our programs and policy to ensure that everyone is carried along and is catered for. This is our solemn promise to you, Lagosians.